second, man?
Of course. How are you?
I just want to thank you because we wouldn't have started this company without you, man.
That makes me very happy.
A question for you,
yeah.
And I've been wondering because
Please.
I know you're gonna. I know pretty much every question.
You know the answers?
I know the answer to every question. I've watched too many of these videos. So my question to you is from there's no such thing as a sports portfolio website. There's no such thing for people who are trying to get into the industry. So we have our own niche. We found our own niche. We're now 60 strong, growing. You know, we have photographers on the sidelines for NFL games. We're a credentialed media outlet. But how do you market something that has never been established before?
So who are you trying to market to?
It just depends on who we're talking to.
Sure.
So if I'm talking to an NFL team or if I'm talking to agents, then I'm here for I'm a service.
So when you go that route, there's so many different ways. As knowing this business enough to know this, the ability to create what's great is you're in the content production business. Your ability to make a 4-minute, 13-second video and a 30-page PowerPoint that a GM will respond to is something you know. And then it becomes a singular game of distribution. Cold emailing, meeting them here. Like it's create the content, distribute it. When you go broad, you go my route. When you go narrow to GMs, you're talking about 250 employees between scouts and GMs. You can target them very aggressively as employees of organizations on LinkedIn with the content. Or B, this business is tiny. Like you can you email 100 scouts and all 32 GMs, and you're gonna get 6 opens. Yeah. So it's about but how to grasp, that GM in a world where Joe Douglas, my GM, the Jets GM, he's busy. How do you penetrate? A, you penetrate through getting to somebody who has access to him, or B, the fact of the matter is people answer cold emails. And if you write the headline that says, Joe, this will help you, in whatever terminology that means, which is like, hey, last year, my big thing is data. Just like you guys, Joe, last year when you were in Philly, 3 of your 7 picks didn't work out, and here's why.
I'm going to listen to you.
That might make you see where I'm going?
Yeah, 100%.
Make content for the audience, whether it's narrow as fuck or broad as shit. That is the game, and then having the humility and patience to just keep asking, because it might be the 11th time you emailed Joe that he actually opens it. That's how.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Real pleasure. Can you do me a huge favor?
Yeah.
Can you email me in 30 days and don't bullshit me? What's your Twitter handle? Or Instagram? What's your Instagram handle?
I don't.
That's fine.
Instagram, it's @TheFabulousJourney.
@TheFabulousJourney.
Yeah.
Me and my whole team and the entire Vayner Nation is watching.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna smoke you out of your bullshit.
Okay.
Everybody's watching.
Okay. I got it.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I like your blue dress.
Thank you. I got it on sale.
I like that answer. That's the best thing you said that's the best thing you said this whole time. Listen, slow and steady wins the race. You're only competing with yourself.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Nobody else defines you. Not me, not everybody watching, not your mom, not the fucking Kardashians. You.
Got it.
You can grind and be patient for 10 years every day and still be 9 years younger than me, and I would trade places with you. That's how amazing having time on your side is.
Yeah, time's everything.
So use it.
I will.
Good. See ya.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm super excited to be here. You actually kind of changed a lot for me. Oh shit. It's a little crazy.
Tell me. I mean, it was such a viral moment.
That, and it was kind of like a light switch for me. I used to be, you know, really gung-ho, super energetic, always working, grew up in my family business, all that kind of stuff, and then I don't know what happened after graduation. It kind of just went,
It's what happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's the trick. It's why I'm so passionate about doing what I'm doing right now for all of you characters, because I genuinely believe 22 to 28, 22 to 30 is tricky times.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that's happened in the last year since having the conversation with Gary is complete mental shifting to like self-awareness. And I mean, he says patience, but really like be patient has been the biggest thing for me.
So in a world where everyone's reverse engineering the judge and they're giving answers they think, you should see people come to me when they interview with me.
The dynamics that you're referring to, and even without the internet, it's the one time America sits down and wants to actually watch a commercial. Every other moment of our lives.
True, bro.
And you know, I'm not necessarily the big flyer of like, this is good publicity. Like, if somebody actually thought it was bad, that may lead to sentiment of them not considering the break. On the flip side, whoever wrote. I'm only simple, because it's actually simple. We're incredibly trained and incredibly good at making simple shit complicated, which then fucks us at scale.
So my question is, I have a corporate job, but I'm wanting to start documenting and like putting out the videos, and I've even been starting filming the videos, but I don't want to upload them because I'm afraid that, because my job does keep tabs on me, because like I even started like my Airbnb business and rental arbitrage and everything, and I started promoting that, and they caught on and they're like, hey, is this cutting into your time, like at your job? And I was like, no, it's not, of course not. It's very casual when really like I'm hustling from a meeting and going to make sure like I've got my stuff ready for my guests, and then I'm going back and doing
Jackie,
stuff.
I love it. It comes down to the job, right? There's fuckers in this room that I know are doing shit on the side while they're supposed to, and they work hard, let alone what's going on in Vayner that work more standard hours and they're doing their own side shit. And I'm cool with it. We did have to put in a side hustle policy because we became vulnerable because so many people were doing shit that some of our client contracts were like, but I wasn't mad that like, you know, Sid was working on something for an hour that was, you know, and so the reality is here's my big thing. Get out of jails. The theme of today is get out of jails. Self-imposed jails. You most likely can get another job in your field that may be more open to you working after work on your stuff and don't have cynicism and quick trigger blame and thinking that you're working on their side. I mean, my dad doesn't want Wine Library employees to actually have their phone on them in the store because he's scared that in their hours that they work in the store, they're not gonna work for even 2 minutes when they're looking at their phone. That's my dad. I, on the other hand, have no idea what the fuck anyone's doing.
Yeah, I get that. So I get the get out of jail thing. But so like in this case, in my case, it's just like this. I don't want to leave this job because it's flexible. Like.
So don't do your don't do your side stuff.
Flexible.
Yeah. So don't do your side stuff because there's gonna be scrutiny. Or go to the tippy top and say, I work my face off every minute while I'm here. Know that I'm doing stuff when I get home instead of watching Netflix. Being in between and guessing is gonna keep you in fear. You only have one of two options, Jackie. This is what's so awesome about life once you get into a binary framework. You either have I'm gonna get another job and I'm gonna tell them up front that I work from 6 p.m. on, so just know what you're getting into with Jackie. Or you go to the tippy top in your place that you like right now and say, hey, I know that this has flared up before when I was doing the Airbnb thing. Look at my face, I'm Jackie. From 9 to 5, I work every minute. When I go home, I work also.
Yeah, that's true. Gosh, why do you make things so simple and like...
Everything is simple. My lack of education and my lack of fear is the reason I'm so successful in business. I only have simple. I'm only simple because it's actually simple. We're incredibly trained and incredibly good at making simple shit complicated, which then fucks us at scale.
Oh yeah, that was I've been thinking about this, just stressing out of it over it, but
it's that simple. If you're my sister, I'm like, okay, and before you go have that conversation with the top telling them what you do, let's go take 15 interviews and have 2 jobs lined up in case they look you in the face and say, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm going to do that.
Jackie, email me when you do it and tell me how it worked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jack. Don't create arbitrary goals like 1 million subscribers, followers, or dollars.
Okay.
Create processes that you love.
I've been doing YouTube for 8 years, posting Call of Duty videos, 2,000 videos, and my goal always was to hit 1 million. But now that I hit 1 million, it's like, okay,
shit.
Yeah, it's like,
now what?
Yeah, exactly. So what's your advice on it?
My advice to everybody always is the same, which is don't create arbitrary goals like 1 million subscribers, followers, or dollars.
Okay.
Create processes that you love. If you chase loving creating, then you never, I can never hit any, even my goal of buying the New York Jets, it's really just a chase of buying them, not buying them. So it's a nice goal, you get to check the box.
Yep.
Now the question becomes, what next? Does that become, now I'm gonna get to 10? Does that become, now I'm gonna get 1 million on TikTok?
Yep.
Does that become, you know what? I'm passionate about this new game over here, and I'm gonna be the original OG of this new emerging game that maybe in 10 years becomes COD. You get to pick that for yourself, but I think a lot of people make arbitrary goals that end up being achieved, and then they're lost.
Yeah, that's one of the things why I started streaming on Twitch about 2 or 3 months ago.
Good for you. You're mixing it up.
Yeah, I wanted to try something different. I was always making videos.
I get it.
And then all of a sudden now it's I want to stream 6 hours a day, along with making YouTube videos as well.
Changing your mind is the ultimate strength. Why do these fucking things... Fucker? Fuck! Shut up! Shut up! These fucking things.